But
I told your dad, I was like, the biggest problem with coming and watching him is that you need a hearing aid. It's like going to a rock concert.
a lot of people will it's like they jump when you hit it.
And your dad said that it's louder outside than it is inside.
Yeah, it can, especially when there's music playing and people cheering and like.
What do people say when you're on the course and you're just on the driving range and you're just hitting bombs? What do people say?
I think there's I think a lot of people obviously are taking note. There's a certain demographic who will kind of play it off as like not a big deal, and then there's also that demographic where they just
who are they?
Well, I mean, yeah, they just have to come up and talk, and it's great. I mean, I like talking to people. It gets tough though because I'm actually working on my golf game now, so I'm trying to get like serious work in.
Me too.
So yeah, so we know the struggle.
We're both trying to go pro.
Yeah, exactly.
So what do people say? What's the number one question you get? When someone walks up to you, you've just been crushing balls. There's the AC. If you're just crushing balls, what's the number one question you get?
What's my longest drive? That's probably the one I get the most. Right after that is, do you do long drive?
Yeah, dude. So anyways, what's your longest drive?
474 yards. I actually hit that in my first ever event. So just goes to show how much conditions matter, or just how little I've improved since my first event.
And how long ago was that?
I was 2017 in March. So it's been going on 3.5 years now. So it's been a pretty crazy run. So
I have a lot of things I want to talk to you about today. I want to talk to you about. I do want to talk about the long drive stuff, and I want to talk about your training, and also the hair, maybe a little dabble in hair.
I think everything's gonna revolve around the hair this episode.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard not to do a big hair episode. But first, I am interested in what I see on your Instagram. Then that's how I came across you, because I'm relatively new to golf.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty brand new to golf, and you're one of the first people that came across my radar because everyone was tagging me in your photo, and all your drives are like, oh man, you look good. And but then I'm following you and I'm seeing that although you're doing the long drive stuff, you seem to be like amazing at golf. Like you're not just a slam dunk champion who can't play basketball.
Yeah,
you can play golf, and it looks like you're training.
Bit. I mean, my background is in golf. I played Division I golf at University of North Texas, and I played since I was 3 years old, and that was going to be my path. And I had just like a really unusual gain in distance my freshman year in college, and that's kind of when everything started changing. No, but it's crazy because I think you get more credit for the distance than I do because everyone just says nice shot, Caleb, in my comments. So
wait, what do you mean that you had a crazy jump in distance?
So I was a long hitter as a kid. I mean, I wasn't crazy, but I was probably the top 15-20% of distance, but nothing really that you'd be like talking about after the fact. When I went to college, I was about 120 club speed, maybe low 120s.
And what's like normal? Because you got to remember, I'm a simpleton when it comes to golf.
If you want to talk about professional golf, anything around 112 to 115 is pretty average.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I was above average, but I mean, you got guys on the or mid 120s, even a couple are upper 120s. So low 120s isn't like freaky by any means. You're just above average. And then my freshman year, I started working out and started eating differently, and just stopped shoveling 5,000 calories of garbage through into my mouth, and I think that helped.